Clarkson's Farm star Harriet Cowan shares emotional message after show exit. Clarkson's Farm star Harriet Cowan has shared an emotional message following her departure from the hit Prime Video series, along with her hopes for the future of British farming. The 24-year-old farmhand and nurse from Derbyshire joined the cast in the fourth season of Clarkson's Farm, which aired across May and June. She was brought in by Jeremy Clarkson, 65, to help at his 1,000-acre Diddley squat farm in Chadlington, Oxfordshire, while regular farm manager Kaleb Cooper was away. Although Cowan appeared in only part of the series, her down-to-earth attitude and love for the job made her a fan favorite. She left midway through the season once her help was no longer required but has continued to connect with audiences through social media. In a new video interview for show sponsor Beaumont and Bear, Cowan reflected on her experience and called for greater support for the farming community. Farm 24 is showcasing to the general public, over a 24-hour period, what a farmer gets up to, she said. The government should invest more time and money into farming because we need it. It's a bit of a dying industry otherwise. She continued. Going forward, I hope the next generation of farmers will be recognized more by the public and the government, especially to put British farming on the map and for people to be aware that we are here. Being part of the community is probably the most rewarding part for me, she added. You have your neighbors and you're all in tune with each other. You can talk, and if you're having problems, they'll all be there to help you. Cowan has also been commended for breaking down stereotypes about female farmers. In a recent TikTok post, she hit back at a sexist remark from a 60-year-old bloke who asked if she was a farmer's wife. I am a farmer, she replied firmly, repeating the phrase throughout the clip. The video sparked a wave of support from fellow women in farming. One commenter wrote, "This is so true, I'm also a farmer but I'm always recognized as a farmer's wife." Another added, I love that you went into an industry so dominated by men and showed them how a female is just as good, or in some cases better. Show 'em, hun. Clarkson's Farm star's emotional farm plea after exit. Days after, devastating blow to Diddley squat farm. Harriet Cowan has taken her final bow from Jeremy Clarkson's hit show, Clarkson's Farm, but not before making an impassioned plea. Harriet, who temporarily replaced Kaleb Cooper, was a skilled farmhand who quickly became a fan favorite throughout the fourth season. She stepped in after Kaleb Cooper departed the show to embark on a UK-wide tour after his newfound stardom. As Harriet takes her final bow from the show, she's made one final emotional plea to fans on her Instagram. Going forward, I hope the next generation of farmers would be recognized more by the public and the government, especially to put British farming on the map. People, be aware that we are here, and the government should invest more time and money into farming because we need it. I think it's a bit of a dying industry otherwise. The Derbyshire-born star is promoting Farm 24, an annual event that aims to highlight the best of British farming as well as the grueling nature of the job by giving the public a day in the life glimpse of a farmer's workday. Harriet, who has accrued over 550,000 followers during her time on television, is leading the campaign. Farmers are encouraged to post 24 hours of their day on social to bring awareness to the industry and the persistent challenges it faces. Jeremy's devastating blow on Diddley squat. Harriet's departure comes amid Jeremy's woes on the Diddley squat farm. In a post on X, Jeremy, 65, revealed that one of the cows on his farm had contracted bovine tuberculosis. Bad news from Diddley squat. We've gone down with TB, the TV presenter wrote. Everyone here is absolutely devastated. When asked about the prize bull called Endgame that Jeremy bought recently for £5,500, he said, his test was inconclusive. I couldn't bear it if we lost him. The former Top Gear host later added, the offending animal is pregnant with twins. On the farm's official Instagram account, they confirmed that the Diddley squat farm shop is open despite the farm being forced to shut for 2 months as it deals with the outbreak. Then, another blow came when Jeremy announced the farm had suffered a sad death following the epidemic. Well, it was occupying my mind, but I got up this morning and found one of my puppies has died. And we've got a very sickly calf. Honestly, farming, I'm not enjoying it this week. Clarkson's Farm fans all say same thing as Kaleb Cooper shares major Season 5 change. Viewers will be pleased to learn about this major change to Clarkson's Farm ahead of their new season, with one big upgrade for Kaleb Cooper. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper recently issued a new update regarding Series 5 of the fan-favorite TV show, and now another sneaky preview has viewers all saying the same thing online. The hit Amazon Prime series focuses on Diddley squat, the charming farm belonging to Jeremy Clarkson, as we watch him navigate the upkeep of the 1,000-acre space in West Oxfordshire. As the show was renewed for a 5th series, fans have been given a major clue as to what might be different this time around. The Diddley Squad official Instagram page shared a few quick snaps yesterday, Wednesday 6, of a brand new tractor outside the farm shop open to visitors. The post was captioned, "Today at Diddley Squat Farm Shop, some actual farming," displaying the new John Deere tractor. Excitable viewers flooded the comments, having noticed the details of the tractor, which was featured heavily in previous series. Last season, Clarkson acquired a green Lamborghini tractor to replace his older, problematic one that, in his own words, was filling him with dread. He bit the bullet and made a big purchase, forking out £85,000 for the tractor, which only seemed to cause him more problems. After experiencing numerous electrical issues, it was time he auctioned it off, and the farming mistake cost him around £14,500, with the tractor selling for significantly. Visitors at the farm were shocked to see the appearance of a camera crew and a new branded tractor as they idly sat outside of the Clarkson farm shop, as seen in the Instagram post. One fan commented, "I was in this crowd filming the tractor but just out of shot. Brilliant day there. I asked the photographer if it was Kaleb. It was hard to see in but it looked like him, and he said it was his brother." Viewers were quick to notice the new vehicle, with one person writing, "Wait, that's John Deere green, not broken down Lambo green." Another added, "Is that a John Deere? Where's the Lamborghini?" Others were pleased to see the farm gain a new and improved tractor. A fan said, "Finally, a real tractor," while someone else wrote, "A proper tractor." Some fellow farming enthusiasts and viewers of the shop were quick to criticize Clarkson's choice of vehicle, given his bad luck with purchases in the past. A user commented, "Isn't John Deere the most anti-farmer tractor brand? With zero repeatability, etc." Another added, "In a JD. What has happened?" This upgrade to Clarkson's farm comes after Kaleb broke the news to followers about a robbery he was victim to. The TV star shared that farming equipment, including a tractor and a post knocker, had been stolen from him by criminals. But the bad news doesn't stop there for the 1,000-acre farm. Just last week, Jeremy revealed to his farm fans and visitors that his livestock had tested positive for TB. He took to X to write, "Bad news from Diddley Squat. We've gone down with TB. Everyone here is absolutely devastated." Norfolk teen named finalist in Young British Farming Awards. The Kaleb Cooper New Entrant of the Year celebrates those who may not have come from a farming background but have thrown themselves into agricultural life. The award has been named after Jeremy Clarkson's young farm manager. Kaleb has been using his new fame in the Amazon Prime show to encourage and support the next generation of young farmers into the industry. Jack Scott was listed alongside Robert Craddock and Joe Troffer Cook for showing an impressive hands-on attitude, curiosity and work ethic. At just 15 years old, the self-starter from Norfolk had big plans to have his own farming and butchering business after college. He is starting work experience at a butcher's this summer. This year's awards ceremony will be held at Cannon Hall Farm and hosted by farmer and content creator Tom Pemberton. The awards feature 8 categories including 4 new ones for 2025. Kaleb Cooper announces new venture away from Clarkson's farm. Kaleb Cooper has announced a new venture away from Clarkson's farm. The young farmhand, 27, has been a star on the hit Amazon Prime TV series since it began in 2021. Clarkson's farm showcases Mr. Cooper and Jeremy Clarkson's day-to-day life running the 1,000-acre farm in Chadlington, Oxfordshire. 4 series later, the duo, along with fellow co-stars including Charlie Ireland, Lisa Hogan and Gerald Cooper, have won the hearts of viewers of all ages. But now, Mr. Cooper has announced his latest project outside of the show. He will be launching a children's book called Kaleb's Farmhand Tales, out on September 11th. He said on Instagram, "With my new children's book coming out on the 11th of September, you can now pre-order signed copies from the link in my bio. Let's get farming taught in schools." Mr. Cooper has experience writing a book, having penned his Sunday Times bestseller The World According to Kaleb. Earlier this year he was voted in the Times Young Power list for 2025. A description of the book says, "Grab your wellies and join Kaleb, his trusty dog, and the love of his life tractor in these muddy, true, and very silly stories from the farm. You'll meet Jeff the Mad Rooster, Bruce the Breakout Boar, and maybe even catch him, learn the wisdom of sheep, and discover how using a tractor can solve nearly every problem there is." From the nation's favorite farming star, Kaleb Cooper, and with funny illustrations, too, these silly and true tales, packed with everything Kaleb's learnt since he first became a farmer, are perfect for all farm mad fans aged 5 to 7 years old.